No, I'm not.
Is that what?
I'm not.
Bro, you ain't got no light, bro.
Huh?
You ain't got no light in there.
I do. I do. It's just not good lighting.
Tariq, man, it's all love, man. We just want to play. Like
we're going live.
I just want to make sure people see you.
So we already live. He'll look lost. Mouth open.
I got a lot of wires over here.
All right, we live, y'all. We live. What's up, YouTube? We back again. I got Kia from Bougie Zen. We got JT Hustles. Y'all know who that is. We got Breon from Breon. What is it called? See Him Enterprise?
Correct.
We got JT's cousin. I don't even know his real name, y'all. I'm just gonna say Cuz. That's what we're gonna call him. We got Tariq, which is man, that's like I had to say the #1 subscriber. He's always watching our videos. And then we also got Muhammad. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourself and tell everybody what you do. So we're gonna first start with Breon.
Oh, what's up? It's your boy Bree. I'm the expediter. Expediters, basically, we deliver freight across state lines like a OTR 18-wheeler driver, but we drive in Sprinter vans, and I'm also an influencer. You can check me out on my Instagram page, which is See Him Enterprise. And also, you can check me out on TikTok, which is See Him Expedite. I would definitely love to have you so that you can join the family of expediters that we have online.
All right. I'm sorry, Kia. We should have gone with you first, ladies first. Kia, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
We're going to get you now.
I'm Kia from Zen Home Concierge and Bougie Zen. I do all the things Zen. So I do calm coaching and meditation coaching, as well as I'm gonna keep
say
going.
Calm coaching.
Calm coaching.
Calm, like being calm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
okay.
Calm coaching.
Spell it for him, Kia. Okay. Spell it, Kia. I might need to spell it for him.
LM.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
All right, guys. Y'all calm down. All right, Tariq.
What's good, YouTube? I'm Tariq. I do IT.
That's it. That's all you're gonna say, Tariq?
Hey, I don't really do YouTube like that. Honestly.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. Now we got JT and Cuz. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm JT from YouTube. I'm a influencer, author, investor. I just want to teach people practical entrepreneurship, and I've been doing it full time for the past 3 years. And this is my cousin. He been with me since day one, starting my first business, which was an independent courier service. Moved from South Carolina to Maryland with me, and we've been doing every business together ever since. You want to add anything?
Nah.
Good, Cuz. Okay. So the reason why I got you guys on, so we got some different things we're gonna do every week, but this time I got this question. I've been seeing this going around. JT and I talked about it one time. I think we may have talked about it multiple times, but I've been seeing this thing go around where people have been going back and forth about having a 200. They got 200K liquid, or they get $850 credit score, perfect credit score versus 200K. Now, here's the thing. I want you guys to answer that question. Which one would you go with based on your current, where you are right now in life? Let's just say it like that. So I just want to understand, because I'm hearing a lot of people, they're going with the credit score versus the money, which to me, 200K versus 850 credit score, to me, that's credit score. I'm not gonna say it's easy to get, but it's definitely not hard if you stick with the program. So I just want to hear from you guys. Which one would you go with? Just your perspective. And guys, this question I hadn't I didn't tell anybody this question, so they don't know what's what. I'm sorry, Muhammad. Did I introduce you? Is he still here? I don't see him.
Here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
You don't see me?
Nah, let me do something. Hold on. That's probably on my end. There you go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm Ibn Muhammad, and I actually do pest control. I'm in the process of actually starting a pest control company. And, this pest control is pretty lucrative, in the area that I stay in. So, that's what it is.
Yeah. So he's one of the guys I've been talking to. He reached out to me and I've been giving him some pointers. And we just did a YouTube video, but we're going to do a podcast pretty soon. So you guys be on the lookout for that. All right. So let me get back to the question. 850 credit score versus 200K. And that's where you are right now in life. Let's start with Kia.
So the 850 credit score is what you want because you can get one line of credit for 250. And then if you have the 850, you can continue to get more and more credit and turn it liquid. So the 850 will create more liquidity with your money right away.
But now, okay. Let me get everybody else. Okay. Breon next.
I want the cash, bro.
Tell me why you want the cash.
Shoot, I feel like if I had the cash, like my credit score already decent, like where I'm at now, and if I had it, I definitely can help my credit score go up more, so I could have the 800 and I have cash. Like I think that's a win-win.
Okay. Let's go with Muhammad.
Hypothetically speaking, if I had to choose between, meaning that I could kind of have one or the other, I'd probably go ahead and take the cash because, I could just go ahead and pay off my credit, what I owe, and then just kind of rebuild from there. Kind of heard a pretty wealthy person say one time that I think it was a famous basketball player. He said, he was like, if I could do anything for my people, I would pay off their credit. Because once you pay it off, you're good to go. From there, you can start from the beginning. But I pretty much take the cash and, pay off what I owe and do some other investments. But that's just my steez. What do I know?
Tariq.
200K cash.
All right,
why? Because you can pretty much because you ain't got to worry about a car note if you have that kind of money, nor a mortgage, because you can buy like a good house outright you could buy a house outright, not have to worry about anything, and you could buy a car outright, not have to worry about anything, and also invest in other businesses as well with it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Cuz.
I'll take the cash.
All right, why you gonna take the cash?
Because it's like Muhammad said, like you have to invest in building your credit to make things better for you in the future. So I'll take the cash because I can do nothing with the cash.
All right, JT.
All right, and you said it's based off of
current situation.
Yeah, my
personal. I already know your answer. I don't even want
I'm gonna take the credit score. Yeah,
I don't even want to hear. I just thought about who I was asking. But go ahead. You can tell them why. Go ahead.
Yeah, what Jay-Z say?
I don't know why I even asked you that.
Like me, please remind me. Yeah, I would take the credit score in my position because I can make more than that now.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take the credit score.
Okay. Sorry about that. So you would take the credit score right now just because of your current situation. So just say you were back, I don't know, a year ago. What would you do?
I've been getting money for a little while, so I'm gonna take the credit score.
All right. 5 years ago.
Oh, you what you talking about at birth? At birth, I would probably.
Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, so I think Tariq said something about go ahead and plan for a house or whatever the case might be. Let's. I want to ask that question. Would you guys pay cash for a house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't
you? Cause like, I mean, it just really depends on like what my investment strategy is. Like, if I'm looking to like buy and hold this home and like have it as like an investment property, I want to be able to have like this home with as little of my actual money in it as possible, so that you know what I mean? I got this home and somebody else is paying for it. And I don't really got nothing but like $2,000 or $3,000 in the house. Like that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this question. What if you were making let's just say 100, let's throw a number out there, 100K a month.
Yeah.
And you still every month you pretty much bringing that in, and the house is $150,000. Would you pay for it at that point?
No.
Still want to pay for it?
No, I mean because like my
so
thing
no,
is, like,
let's not say it's an investment. If it's, let's say it's your personal house, it's your house you're gonna be living in.
I still want to pay for it, but like,
okay,
yeah, I wanna like keep as much of my money like as I can and just use somebody else's money.
The traditional mortgage, what, 30 years? Would you pay it off? You pay it off early, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I mean, especially in my situation, like yeah, I would definitely pay it off early.
Okay. What about you, Kia?
It depends. Like it depends on how much of the cash is taken away from what I have. So if I have,
say you got 100 and you spending in a month, you spending 5,000. So you got 95 pretty much free and clear, unless you just mess up the rest of it.
You said 5,000?
Say it's only cost you $5,000. All your bills in a month cost you $5,000.
Okay.
But you're making 100, so you got 95 left. Or we can even go so far as say 10. Say all your bills cost you 10, you got 90 left.
Right, and the house is 150.
Right.
Yeah, if that's the house that I'm going to stay in and I want to keep in my portfolio, I pay that off because that's 3 months. And technically, think about it, that's the math that men are supposed to pay on an engagement ring. They say, look, use 3 months of your income.
Here we go. We supposed to how much for engagement ring?
Hold on, say it again.
I know, right? Here we go.
What is it?
The Day of the Life of Corey podcast. Here we go.
She said something about an engagement ring.
Engagement ring, right? Yeah,
how much that supposed to go?
It's supposed to cost 3 months of your income.
Oh no!
Where did that come? That's new.
I'm just telling you. That's what.
Just made some up right out the blue.
Who said that?
Kill?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because if you make a whole lot of money, that's silly. I'm just telling you what the financial equation has been for a long time. As a man, you're supposed to pay 3 months of your income for an engagement ring.
Oh no.
So if I'm going to spend the same amount, technically, because of this equation for a house, I'm going to pay it outright. Why not?
Okay. Now
if it's for the portfolio, the investment portfolio is something different.
We gonna finish up on that, but we gotta talk about this ring in just a second, y'all. Muhammad, what you got, man?
JT is gone.
I know, right? I'm about to leave too.
Go Google it. I'm being serious. I didn't make that up.
I hear you.
It don't sound like you made it up, Q. But I'm not saying that the source you got it from is like reputable. But I don't think you made it up though. Like I don't think so.
John. Whatever, John. I didn't make it up.
So to answer the original question, can you give that to me one time? Because I just kind of got,
Okay, say you're making 100,000 a year, and it's just hypothetical questions. And I mean, not a year. You're making 100,000 a month, and you want to buy a house that's $150,000 that you're gonna stay in. Now that's probably not gonna happen. $150,000 house. It depends on where you live, also. But just say that was the case, and you're spending $10,000 a month on whatever. You got $90,000 left over. Would you buy a $150,000 house cash?
Yes, I would, because it seems like that in 90 days' time, I actually will still have actually been under, my budget, and I actually still gotta pay for a house. But if I'm making $100K a month, I equate that to what that would be per year. If I'm making that kind of money per year, I'm not going to stay in $150,000.
Nah, I know that. We just dealing with numbers now, man.
Tell them,
we only dealing with numbers, man. I'm trying to get some perspectives on some numbers. That's what I'm trying to get.
No, I'm just saying. So what that means is that
put us in a check.
That $100,000 house becomes now that.
I get that.
So,
but that's not really what we're talking. We just throwing numbers out. So I'm trying to figure out where you guys are with interest. If you okay with paying the interest or not paying the interest for whatever reason. That's what I'm getting at.
I'm saying like the reason I say that is because at that point I'm gonna take that $150,000 house and I'm gonna go ahead and make that an investment property, and then I'm gonna go ahead and allow that to become instantly residual income. So my $100K per month has now increased by the residual income based on that property that I actually just reinvested.
Right. But we were just saying that for numbers. I'm just trying to see where you guys are with interest. Are you okay with paying the interest versus not paying the interest is what I'm asking. If you can just go ahead and pay it off. Or would you just we'll say $150,000 loan? Would you use your money or use the bank money? Let's say it like that. Tariq, what you got?
I use my money. Like
you would?
Yeah.
To avoid the interest?
Yes.
So we just gonna say a loan since y'all kind of got the house twisted.
You're pretty much taking care of one of the biggest bills you already got.
Right. Okay.
So it's
okay. JT, what you got? Well, I don't. Nah, never mind. Cousin, what you got? I think you already told me.
I ain't spending no 3 months on no ring, dog.
Me neither, JT.
Okay, let's get back to this ring. Let me Google it.
Oh, no. I ain't want to turn it left. So I'm biased, right? So I'm biased in that I currently am buying real estate cash because I got a daughter that was just here a second ago and she might pop back in. And one of the things that I want to have for her is by the time she's 18, I want to have $1 million worth of real estate with no debt against it in a trust fund for her. So because that's personally what I want to leave my daughter and everybody that comes after her. Yeah, I would, if I'm in position to buy a house cash, I'm gonna buy it cash because I'm really big on generational wealth. If it was just me and I had no kids, then I agree with my brother Breon 100%. Like I'm gonna put the minimal amount of skin in the game and control the asset and make money off of it. But since I got a daughter, that's why I say I'm biased. So like even the house we sitting in, like, is in her name. House we got across town is in her name. All the property we buy is in her business name because that's what I want to be able to give to her and teach her to do for her kids and their kids and build it like that. So
okay, gotcha.
But if I was single, I'd be wild. Well, without kids, I was even single like you would relate.
Right. What you got, cool? What do you say?
Oh, what about the house? You gonna spend cash or you gonna use bank money?
I'm gonna definitely spend cash. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm gonna invest in with my own money. You know what I'm saying?
Now I will give y'all another alternative. You do have the money and you want to build some credit, then you go ahead and get the loan and pay whatever you want to pay down and pay it off in 8 months or whatever the case might be, a year or whatever.
Hold on, Corey. You going through these questions and you ain't answering. You ain't even answered the first question yet.
So the first question was $200K versus the credit score, and that's based on where I am right now. Man, I'm gonna take the $200K because then I got all this money left over, and my credit score gonna go up anyway. Now I can go invest that money.
Okay.
So,
what about with the house? You paying cash?
Well, I said house. Let's just say loan. Man, I got $100K coming in. I'm not paying no interest. I ain't gonna pay a monthly interest. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I'm just gonna be honest. I know some
interest right now is super low.
It is, but I don't pay none of it though.
1%.
If I got the cash though. I get it, but now I'll tell you what I would do if I'm trying to get to that perfect credit score. I would say, okay, I'm gonna give y'all $50,000 down, and I'm gonna pay over a period of time. I'm gonna pay this amount, and just to get the score to go up. But I mean, that's the only thing I can see doing if I didn't pay cash for it. I got the cash. I wouldn't pay for it for 10 years, 15 years, or 30 years. I'll go ahead and pay for it. Even a year. No, it is, but even a year, I would go ahead and pay for it in a year.
It's always a good time to buy property, but I mean, like with the mortgage,
with
federal, we're at 1.83%. Like you can't beat that.
Right, that's true.
That's still a good point. If you already got the cash, you might as well buy the house.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one, Tariq. Definitely.
So if you're looking to invest and you get $100,000 house, right? $100,000.
Well, let's just say $100,000 loan. Let's go with that because ain't nobody gonna really want no $100,000 house. Let's just invest in property, not to live in, not to live in.
Investment.
Not to live in. No. Let's say $100,000 loan. Let's just $150,000 loan.
Uh-huh.
Let's say a loan.
But the mortgage, okay, but the interest rate is
I know it's
different
higher on
for
the loan. I know that's why we're gonna use the loan. Let's use the loan. Are you gonna go to the bank and get that 100,000, or you gonna go in your account and get your 100,000? What would you do at that point? Because the interest rate, it's based on your credit, 4%, 5% maybe.
For the taxes, I'm going for the loan.
You are gonna go for the loan?
Yeah. I'm still gonna go for the 1% loan. All of that stuff is taxable.
No. Yeah,
Yes.
but, okay.
Everything.
What about y'all? What about Muhammad? What you got?
To be honest with you, I'm just gonna go ahead and pay it off, but I understand the logic. If there's a percent, that does allow you to see a lot of the, revenue, or that allows you to see your money right then and there. But if you're playing the long-term game, so it just depends on if you're playing, short-term or long-term game. But I totally agree. 1%, if I have that on the interest rate, that's not bad at all. I mean, I got that, but I'd just rather go ahead and pay it off and call it a day, because, unlike the beautiful lady here, us guys, we're just a little bit more direct. We're not going to go to the store and buy something and then go back, take the receipt back because we was able to get it 20% off.
First of all, you don't know my life.
No, I'm saying, like, that's no shade whatsoever. Like, that's no shade towards you. I'm just saying, like, sometimes
I do that all the time. And I'm just
right. Like, sometimes women might be like, you know what? I was able to get this $20 less. I was able to get this 50% off. They'll shop for the deal. Us guys, when I go into the store, I'm going to get
wait.
I'm finna go ahead and get it and call it a day. I don't want to deal with it no more. So if I go ahead and pay it off, I'm gonna go ahead and pay it off.
I agree.
What about you, Tariq? What you got?
I agree with him.
Go ahead and pay it off.
Yeah.
But wait, you said we don't shop for the deal.
No, y'all do shop. No. Not you, sweetheart. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying you, Kia.
Yeah. Like, what I've seen is that, a lot of times, I'm sorry. My wife will actually go and say, you know what? I could have got that 30% cheaper at this store. So I'm going back tonight at 8:00 to Victoria's Secret, and I'm going to get a refund because I got a coupon in my email saying I could have got a 30% less, and she's finna go ahead and do that tonight. Me, when I go into the store, I'm like, yo, whatever I get, that's what I get. I'm gonna pay for it right then and call it a night. That's it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm done. Yeah, I know what you mean on that. All right, JT.
Yep.
You want to go into that question we had when we were doing the ride along?
Oh yeah. We're not gonna talk about the ring. We don't got.
Yeah, let's talk about the ring for a second. I do want to hear about this ring. Me and Kid got to do another podcast too. Now, what are we supposed to do, Kid, for a ring?
Google, like, what's the question? How much should you pay for an engagement ring? And you will see somewhere on there, it will tell you a man should pay 3 months of his salary. Well, I'm just saying, I didn't make it up.
I ain't never heard no shit like that. I'm sorry.
Okay. You should spend. It says 2 months, Kid. You over there making up stuff. It says you should spend at least 2 months of your salary. Come on now.
I'm sorry. It's the COVID-19 kicking in. I'm sorry.
I was about to say maybe that 2 is from COVID, but pre-COVID, it was definitely 3.
Man, you making up.
You say
I'm not making it up.
This is an old. This question was answered back in 78. No, I don't know.
Thank you. How old is that?
I don't know. I mean, it don't really matter. No, this 2000. This is December 20, 2019. That's what it says. But anyway, JT, go ahead with that question, man.
What question? What question?
The one we talked about in the truck. Or one of the ones we talked about.
3 days later.
We were talking about the general rule. You should spend at least 2 months' salary.
No, come on, man.
If you are making $60,000 per year, you should spend $10,000 on. Hold on, that don't make sense. You should spend at least 2 months' salary. Oh, 2 months salary. That's still too much.
It is. I agree with JT.
So what you got on there? Go ahead.
Okay, wait.
Because women want to upgrade at like what, 5 years, 10 years.
Does love cost that much though?
what I'm supposed to give it in. Then I gotta take another 2 months of what I'm making and get a upgrade.
What
I'm getting? Like for $10,000.
I'm gonna tell you what I spent $4,000 first.
$4,000.
And then I spent
That was 2 months.
another $4,000 for the wedding. So I spent $8,000 and all.
Yeah, you got off easy compared to what I was about to spend.
That's what everything goes.
That's not bad though, because the venue we were looking at, the venue alone was like $14,000 just the venue.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I was dumb. I was dumb.
You can come do it at my house for $1,350.
Yeah, man, but you and the ring was about 7,000. It was 7,000.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't spend that much.
I didn't spend it though. I wasn't taking it back.
Oh,
I technically did something stupid like that, but I didn't.
How much?
I was able to take it back.
You think is reasonable for an engagement ring for a young lady you love, man?
Like, I honestly don't know. Like
we are asleep, man.
Bro, I think like bro, like
wake up, man. And other time you be charged up, man.
What you think, Breon? How much is reasonable?
Bro, I think it's like based off of your like y'all situation at the time. Like, I mean, cause my thing is, bro, like we can always upgrade. Like, bro, if I ain't making a lot, I'm not dropping a whole bunch of money on no ring. Like, that just don't make sense to me. But if we got it, okay, let's go. Like, let's turn you up. Like,
cause I'm like, if you make like, what's the poverty line? Google what's the poverty line.
What's the poverty?
If you're worried about the poverty line, then that's when you go to Walmart and you just get one of those little rings. Like, cause we in love. Because
would you be all right with that?
Would you be all right with that? Marrying somebody if you in poverty?
Man, broke people get married
every day, B.
I know, but shit, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure
it don't make sense.
But live in, but in the state that I live in, it's about $40 to go get married at the courthouse. You know, with the property.
Would you do that, kid? I want to hear this.
So what?
Would you go to the courthouse?
That's about 1,800. Like, if you only make,
bro, she a bougie zen. Like,
I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Would you go? No. You see how she looking? She can't even answer.
You shouldn't even need a ring. Like,
my thing is this: like you can love somebody regardless of the relationship. Like, you don't necessarily need a wedding ring or anything like that.
Facts. Who that is? Tariq.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Man, tell her that.
Muhammad?
Like,
she ain't gonna want to hear that.
Well,
she trying to get a ring.
Man, we'll have a bomb honeymoon.
Man, she been dreaming about this wedding for her whole life.
Man, that ain't my fault.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have to pay for it.
But not seriously though, kid. What if that was the case? They couldn't afford it.
I want to hear what my dog Muhammad got to say, because he quiet over there. Muhammad, you married?
Yeah, so the only thing I can say on this is that it's actually not about the size of the dog in a fight, but it's actually all about the size of the fight.
Where you going with this, man?
Yeah, because I was about to say that's she leaving if you start like that. She's like, what? No, I'm talking. What about the size of this diamond? That's what we need to be talking about.
I know, right? So, kid, if they don't, how do you know how much money they make?
If we're about to get married, why wouldn't we be in each other's finances?
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's what I should have did differently.
You know how much money
she got a point.
I showed it though. Like, dang.
Yeah, I don't know how much I make.
Huh? Ain't nobody no credit either. I'm like, your credit, like, dang, your credit look like the bottom of my shoe.
I think it don't make sense. What if you are like, I'm an entrepreneur. I know a lot of successful entrepreneurs. If you're a high income earner, like 2 months is a lot. Like 2 months is
right. It is.
This is a house. Like, come on.
And it, like in weddings too, like your parents or in-laws supposed to pay for that.
Oh,
Like,
oh,
The dad of the girl. Yeah,
Exactly.
whoever the father of the bride is.
That's right.
The crazy
what
thing
they do
is like,
Man,
that never happens.
Man, that joker never be around. She don't even know who her daddy is most of the time. I'm just joking, man.
The hood, like real talk, like that happens. Girls ain't never met their dad type shit.
I've seen them after the wedding.
You weren't about to pay.
But so what if he said he ain't gonna marry your kid until your folks pay for it?
Until my what?
Your folks pay for it. Your parents pay for it.
All the way traditional, yeah.
Right.
If I gotta spend 2 months on the ring, hey, your daddy need to pay for everything.
By his wedding, yeah, that's a fact.
And I want to go someplace nice that I wouldn't pay for.
Since you spending your money on
it. Now
I was gonna go to Miami, but I think we can manage.
We want to go to Paris now. I need to go.
Yeah.
And we was gonna take a bus to Miami, but nah, first class. Paris.
So what's your thoughts, Kia? Since you brought that up, what's your thoughts?
For a second, I'm sorry.
I said, what are your thoughts on that? Since you said traditionally we should pay two months? Well, you said 3 months of our salary for your ring. But what if we said, okay, we're gonna do that, but we're not gonna but your your parents supposed to pay for the wedding.
That in itself is antiquated. Like, whose parents?
Oh, wow.
Seriously.
So we can do one part of it, but we can't do the other part of it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So I'm just saying, though, so that ain't happening with the ring. That's wrong.
What the bride pay for?
That's double standard.
That right there was
what the bride supposed to pay for. Like,
that's double standards.
But that's what I was about to say. If we're getting married,
got the kids what's up, y'all?
If we're getting married, we're both putting into the wedding. Both of us. It's not just you paying everything.
Like 50-50
no, you want to go traditional though. You said traditional.
You saying both put in. Is it 50-50 though?
It's antiquated, bro. It's antiquated.
I got a South Carolina education. I don't know what that means.
You think you talking about a fish or something?
I think talking about an insect, dog. Like I don't work in pest control. That's Muhammad. That's Corey. Hey, we got fire ants, bumblebees. We ain't got no antiquated here.
I promise. I went to school with a girl named Antiquated.
I hope not. Y'all up there quiet. What you guys say, Tariq?
No comment.
No comment. He said no comment. Dang. Kill, you some kind of way you seem to get us on this again. What you think? I know you got something to say.
Oh, old fashioned or outdated. I know what old fashioned is. Yeah, that
you know what antiquated mean. Quit that acting like that, man. Bro, but anyway, so you think we should?
I literally don't.
So do you think we should get the ring?
Like, when you ever heard me say that word? How you figure I know that word?
What?
Yeah, you gotta bring some backup on. You gonna have to bring some of your girls on. They letting you have it.
I never.
Y'all always let me have it. Y'all.
Hey, you started.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I rock with you.
They stay dogging me.
You started that, kid. You the one said 3 months of salary for a ring, and we ain't gonna eat nothing.
Not me. I rock with you, right? It ain't me though.
Hold on, I got a question.
Okay, what you got?
So the question is, if it's 3 months of salary, is that correct?
2 months. It's actually 2.
So that means that if that person brought you a $3,000 ring, would it still be sufficient or acceptable?
Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not the price of the ring. I really mean that. It's not the price of the ring. And if we're in a position where we can't afford what either of us want, I'm all for, like I said, take yourself to Walmart, go to Zyman.com and go get yourself a fake ring so that you can it's something cute and pretty still. Like,
you gonna wear a Walmart ring?
I'm just saying.
Hold on, why it take you so long to answer that? Why did you pause?
Corey, I got one last question.
There's a lag.
Go ahead.
A lag. That's antiquated.
Let him ask the question.
That lag
I want
is
to
antiquated.
I'm not trying to put nobody on the spot, but I'm just saying, if JT came at you and he came at you with a $10,000 ring, but the other guy came at you with $120 ring, I just want to know off top: is it possible for you to actually accept the $10,000 ring or the $149 Walmart ring that you actually got to get resized? So they're gonna have to cut the cluster off of it, so it's not gonna be shot.
Not the cluster. Not the cluster.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
First of all, if I got two suitors, something's already wrong. Seriously, if you got two men coming to marry you at the same time, somebody is messed up. Because if we in it for life, married, how is there somebody else on the side? It doesn't matter who comes with the biggest ring. I don't care about the size of the ring. I care about my man, my marriage. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. It's the man. I don't care. Wait, I said that backwards. It matters who it is. The ring doesn't matter.
Tariq,
You better.
you all quiet?
You better go, kid.
If you make $100,000 a year, that means that your engagement ring should cost $16,000. Little.
Have y'all been ring shopping?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
About a year ago,
Halo,
2 years ago.
Princess cut. That's all I know.
And
Vera
diamond-
Wayne.
Tiffany's. That's all
I
I
just don't do jewelry, so that's not my answer. That's not my question to answer.
jewelry costs a lot.
I went 2 years ago, and she picked it out.
Yes, do that. Let her pick it out.
She
Or
did.
do what some people do when they
Bro, I'm thinking like $1,000, bro.
What? No, bro, you gotta turn up more than that, bro.
I know, right?
$1,000.
have you I want you to go to the store and see what $1,000 engagement ring is gonna get you.
Yeah, I know he ain't.
Hey,
gonna
And you know, some women, they got like a ring that they bring out for like special occasions, and then they got like they everyday wedding ring.
Now she gotta buy one of them. One of them she bought.
I used to make a fake wedding ring. Yeah.
No. I'm saying like both of them real. It's just when she really wanted like, hey,
Yeah.
she bring out them like carrots. Like,
I'm gonna see if my mama will give me her ring. My daddy passed.
Okay,
We're gonna mute you, man. We're gonna mute you.
Give it to
Stop.
her.
You can't. Don't just get the ring if it's
That got
sentimental.
sentimental value, Corey. What are you talking about?
yeah,
I just said we're
JT
gonna mute you, man.
they just be walking up to her like, baby, this has been passed down throughout generations.
Hold on, 23 generations. Like not my grandmother, but like my grandmother's grandmother
Oh
Yeah.
man,
had this ring.
Baby,
Like,
baby, this
I ain't gonna let
ring
y'all
right
keep
here,
It ain't,
This
it
ring-
ain't gotta have no shine to it or nothing. Like it's just the sentimental value that,
right.
bro, you better say yeah.
this ring,
You better say yeah.
But hold on, but then JT come with this brand new shiny princess cut diamond $10,000 ring, and you like, about that.
Why do we have two people with two wedding rings? How did this occur?
Man, you
listen, man.
What's
Hey,
wrong?
dang.
Yes, it does
Yeah.
happen, but something's wrong.
I ain't gonna say.
How much you said how much? Well, I don't know if y'all that might be too personal. Ballpark figure. Corey, you mind saying how much you paid for your engagement ring?
Okay, so first of all, I didn't pay for it. I credit. It was 7 something. I don't know, 7,000 something. I don't know. So what happened was,
Who was
got the
gonna
ring.
pay on the credit?
Yeah, I did. I actually did. Yeah, I was able to take it back though, so that was cool.
Okay. How much was it?
7,000 something. I don't know the exact number.
Hey, bro, listen.
Can I make a final comment on this right here?
Can I table this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can I table this? I think that we all, as a whole, should throw a huge shout out to Zen Home Concierge because
What's your name?
a comment that she made has had us on this topic for like the last 15 minutes. I love it.
I know, right?
I love it. It's
I know,
dope.
right?
Think about it, though.
We supposed to be on the next topic.
But here, but I think that's awesome, and I think that shows the person that she is. Really.
She always do that though. I don't know why she ain't been on a
Bro,
podcast.
just go ahead and shoot your shot, bro.
So wrong. So wrong.
Yeah, horrible.
But anyway, let's get back to the question. JT, go ahead with that question, man.
Tablecloth fence, man.
Y'all off topic, man.
Oh yeah, we was talking about hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna tell everybody that's in this chat how to make this live stream funnier, right? I don't see nobody but Breon. So like I don't even see nobody else. I hear everybody else. That's why I had to ask, was that Tariq? And this joint is way funnier if you just got it on Breon. So if y'all don't believe
What?
me,
No,
just look at Breon. The rest
No,
of
don't
it,
do
Change
that.
your view. No,
Because I'm pretty sure you seen me fall asleep. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? What's going on with you, man? You must work today.
who, me?
Yeah,
No, I literally been up for like 42 hours.
we believe that too. Because
Oh.
normally
Like, you
normally be on it. Go on, take a nap, man. You good?
Nah, I'm good. I'm enjoying. I'm up now.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't.
I'm antiquated.
hey, I think if everybody changes to gallery view, I'm looking.
How do you do that? That's what I want to know. How you do gallery? What's that?
You
So,
on your phone,
like,
ain't you?
like if
You
you
got
go-
it's on top
I'm saying like I'm on a laptop, right? So I'm looking at the view. You got the little view
corner on the corner.
and you can switch it in the corner to gallery view. Like I'm seeing everybody right now. Like
Right. I got everybody on too.
Hold on. You said the gallery. Hold on. What corner?
Are you on a laptop?
No,
Nah,
I'm
you
on
the phone, ain't you? Yeah,
I'm on
just-
my phone.
Come on, you good, man? Let's go ahead with it.
No, it's okay. Tariq,
Go ahead with.
Yeah.
Tariq can probably vouch. You know, you may not see all the options available on the on the phone, but
I see it on the computer. I'm on the computer too, so yeah, I see
I'm on
it.
laptop as well.
Yeah. But check it out. So go with the question, JT.
Oh, we was talking about in a delivery truck. Would you rather have a business valued at $100 million, that cash flows? Let's say it cash flows $10 million a year profit. It makes more than that, but your take home after paying everybody and everything, you put $10 million a year profit in your pocket. Or would you rather just have $100 million liquid, and it's up to you to figure out what to do with that money to make it make money?
And how much money is that business making you per year? Because we did two different numbers.
$1,000, you said, right?
Yeah. If you get $100 million business, and let's say the profit every year out of that is 10 million, so it can make way more than that, but you could take home as much as $10 million if you wanted to take the maximum home out of the business. Like you taking the cash or the business?
Wait.
I'm
Tariq.
Yeah.
Wait. So
that, no, I could kind of jump back into that because that kind of goes into which one do you want? Do you want credit or do you want cash? If you're able to have $100 million business per year, but you're actually taking home 10 million, well, you want more of that money, but you got 10 million, you can live good off of that. But when you go to a bank or a creditor and you let them know that you actually can generate 100 million a year, you actually get a whole lot more as a result because of what you can produce on paper. So I would definitely take it. I would.
You would take the business or the cash?
I would take the business because on paper I can prove that I'm worth and that I could generate this particular amount, and that opens up even other opportunities and options for you. Yes.
Okay. Right.
Yes, JT.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I picked the business.
Now we did two different things though. You know, we said one time you said $1 million a year, then one time we said 10 million.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna go with the 10. Go ahead. Whoever want to go up next. Whoever next.
Yeah. And it was my question, top button.
Well, in my antiquated opinion,
I like the word.
I appreciate it. I try to bring hyperboles and pertinent verbiage to these here discourse, but
wake up, man.
Oh, that's it. No, he on it. He's really on it. No, please, for real. That's it.
But no, I think I'm taking the cash, bro. Cause this is my thing. Like I don't like the way everybody build businesses. Like I might not like the way that they manage stuff. I might not like the thing that they producing. So I want to build something like that I want.
What would you build? Give me an example. I know you know because we had these conversations before.
A trucking company?
You smart. No. Now I might have something to do with trucking, but I would want something with like the least amount of like people involved that can make the most money. I don't know what that is, but if I just got a lot of money, like I would just be open to just like seeing what other businesses is out there. I might just be an investor as opposed to like trying to build the actual business. I might just like put my money into other businesses and let them grow my money for me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's called the stock market. I'd actually
I'm not, but I ain't even so much talking about the stock market. I'm talking about like more so like potentially like an angel investor, or just like finding business that needs something funded or capital, and they willing to pay me a certain percentage to get it. Like the guys on Shark Tank shit, like stuff like that. Like
private investing.
Something like that.
What about you, Kia?
I want the business.
Okay, why? Go ahead.
The taxes, you get the
$10 million.
taxes, plus it turns into so many other things that you could turn that into.
Yeah, because you could use the 10 million if it's all 10 million to the good. So you definitely could do that.
Right.
You can
and
do
it's
that with
free.
cash
You
too.
could take it and run.
What about you, Tariq?
You can do that with cash too. I mean,
It's like whatever.
like there's like I would do cash, honestly.
What would you do with it if you got the cash?
About the cash, first off, like hypothetically, I would pay off bills first and then invest in other businesses. Like if I honestly don't know, I would just probably start my own business with the cash.
Yeah. And I understand, like, if you had 100 million cash, we probably ain't worried about none of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if this was the situation and you got to do something with it, that's what you would do.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like okay. I would just like pay off my mom's house pay off her car for, and then just do my own thing with it.
What would your own thing be?
I would probably be a contractor. Like be my own.
With the computers, like what you're doing now?
Yeah, like what I'm doing now.
Right.
I'll do it.
Would you build it up real big, or what would you do?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
what you got? Question. I think what your cousin say, JT? He acting all shy now. Y'all just don't know that dude be cutting up.
What was the question again, Corey?
Okay, it was JT question. $100 million business that generates $10 million a year, free and clear, or $100 million liquid.
It has to be business,
man. Okay, why?
It has to be business, man.
Why? Because you good with the 10 million?
Nah, because I can generate.
I'm good with 10 million.
Generate money like that, like,
right?
As far as like the business part of it, like.
Okay. Well, let's change the numbers. Let's go.
Business because I can generate flow.
Right.
It's still gonna be business though.
All right. Let's this a crazy number. $1 million. Because believe it or not, $1 million can go fast.
Yeah.
$1 million.
As if you don't manage it properly.
Right. You could easily blow $1 million. I know people that could blow that in the next few days. But $1 million or $1 million business that makes $100,000 a year.
I go for the business.
Okay. Why is that?
Point. I would still do cash, honestly, but since I had a lower number, I would do business.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, since I had a lower number.
Kia, what you got?
Still going for the business.
Okay.
Taxes.
It's pretty self-explanatory because of taxes and the dollar amount. Mama, what you got?
I'm definitely still going to go for business, and to be honest with you, you can live a pretty decent life off $100,000 a year. So, I mean, because we got to be realistic. You got $100,000 a year. I mean, you got a pretty decent income. Still bills, so you still gonna be all right. I mean, we all got our vices and we all got the things that we're into. Your habit is the casino. Just saying, you know.
What, JT, what you got?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna always choose the asset, man. I don't think cash is an asset, so I would take whatever is not the cash.
Even in a situation where we mentioned $100 million business and make $1 million a year, you gonna still take the business?
Yeah, because
you ain't making about $1 million a year off 100 million.
I think that is because it's poorly managed. If we got a business
that's true, but that ain't what we that wasn't part of the thing though. We just saying, okay, you got $100 million business, make $1 million.
It's my business, dog.
I get that, but that's not the point though. I'm just saying the number. We just talking about the numbers.
And we gonna fix the numbers once.
I'm not talking about fixing the numbers. I'm just talking about the numbers, pure numbers. I'm gonna take the business
and fix it.
Okay. Anyway, your cousin, what he got?
He gonna take the business and fix it because he.
How you gonna tell him what he gonna do?
That's my cousin. Me.
Anyway, Breon, what you got?
Man, I'm taking cash because I'm richer than a drug dealer.
Hey, you sleeping in a wino.
Hey man, there's a long line of winos in my family. I don't appreciate.
I appreciate you joining us though. What was some of the other questions we had, JT?
If you started, we only had one other question. We was talking about if you if for whatever the most extreme situation is, like if your life depended on it, how would you go legally from $0 to $10,000 in 30 days?
Trap or die.
That's not legal though.
What did he say? Trap or die? He just said legal, cuz you ain't heard that. He said trap or die.
This is a family-friendly show.
I know, right? He said trap or die.
Did he say chop it up?
He said trap or die.
Definitely said trap or die.
Oh, come on, man. We gonna come back to y'all. What you got, Breon?
Go from.
But no, you got to put the specifics in there. He said you have nothing. So basically, he's stripping you down. You don't have your cargo van. You don't have your CDL. You have nothing.
All right. I ain't got nothing.
Right.
So the first thing I got to do is get some money. I feel like, or have some type of like.
He's going to sell.
So I'm what I'm gonna do. Like the first thing I'm gonna do is like start contacting photographers and see if they.
But you don't have none of your equipment. He took everything.
I don't need no equipment to help him in the club.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like even if somebody take everything from me, I know I can still sell stuff hand to hand,
like not illegal stuff now.
Right, himself.
Yeah, that's why I said photography.
Now I'm messing with you. Go ahead. Go.
That's just like getting off a pack with the illegal stuff. Like you can flip a photo, like just like you can flip anything else. Like so that's something that I know that I can sell and I know how to sell it.
What kind of numbers you gonna get on that?
I mean, just to get.
You got 30 days to get to 10K.
Oh, 30 days.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know then.
I know, right? It's a hard one, but I mean, you got stuff that you have that you can sell at your home, but you don't have your van, you don't have your camera and all that.
Yeah, I don't got nothing I can sell then. I'm bare bones.
You can sell a tiger, man. You can sell a dog.
They'll give them back.
Oh, so you can't come up with nothing, man? You don't think you can do? I mean, you might not get to 10, but you can get to something.
I feel like if I could get to 10,000 like in 30 days, I would do that shit right now. Like,
I know, right? Right. I know, right? I'm with you on that. So what could you do though? He just make you think. He put me on the spot with that one.
What could I do?
Yeah.
In 30 days?
Yeah, do whatever number you need to get to. So the photographer, you name that. So that's what, a Friday and Saturday type thing?
No, I mean that's a wherever people like gathered type thing. Like,
so could you do that 5 days out the week?
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of money would you make helping somebody?
It just depends. Like,
just give me a ballpark figure. So it ain't no right or wrong answer to this question.
Well, I mean, if I'm in event spaces, like like if it's corporate events, like we could they probably selling pictures like $20, like a photo, like so I'll get a percentage of that. They probably give me like $5 a picture or something like that.
How many pictures would you sell? What dollar amount you think you get to before the event is over with? Say it's an event, 1,000 potential customers.
Oh, we're gonna get out 300. We're gonna get about 300 pictures, so.
And then you're gonna make $5 on each one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you got that money. What you gonna do with that money?
I'm gonna take.
That's basically where he was going with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that money, and then I'm gonna start like trying to find something I can resell.
Okay. Give me an example. You already did this before.
Yeah. So like I'm definitely going to Goodwill Outlet.
I want to go next with this question.
And then try to find something of value that I can flip.
But just give us an example of some of the stuff you can flip. Because it ain't just for a right and wrong answer. It's just to give people an idea of some things they can do.
I mean, they can flip a coin.
Those jokers don't even know, bro. They don't even know how we got it. Like,
man, I'm finna mute you, man.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was.
You said flip a coin?
Nah, so what would you do? So give them an example. This is not a right or wrong answer. We're not trying to get a right or wrong answer.
I ain't saying it's a right or wrong answer. I'm just literally trying to think. I done flipped all kind of stuff. Like
give us an example. Yeah,
vintage T-shirts, like jackets.
So give me an example. What you paid for? Example. What you paid for one? No, what you? I know what I'm saying. What you paid for one? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
What you pay for one? You ain't giving us that.
Well, all right. So the reason why I said I'm gonna go to Goodwill Outlet is because they don't sell stuff by the item. They sell it by the pound. Right. So you literally could get like 5 or 10 shirts like for like $1.25, and all of those shirts could potentially be like a vintage item that you can flip for a lot more money. So I might pay like, you don't know, like 50 cents for this shirt that might be worth $30 or $40. Like,
okay,
depending on what it is. Like I've been there and I've bought Dior clothes, like Gucci clothes. You can find all kind of stuff at Goodwill Outlet, and that'll just put me in a position where I can go do something else. Like, but 30 days, that's not a lot of time.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you totally. On that. I totally agree, but that's what he put me on the spot with. I just wanted to hear what you would do. Who's next?
JC said
I guess he want to go next. Y'all listen to his answer.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I make social media content for whoever it can help, right? Low income person or whatever. But the people that I actually like pursue to work with are like 7-figure earners, right? Believe it or not, rich people are the greediest people. Not all of them, but if you compare the greediest broke person you know to the greediest rich person that you meet, it's night and day comparison. The reason why I started by saying that is that since I know that, since I work with people that make 7-8 figures per year, right? My answer to this question is not like speculative. This is what I've done to make way more than that in 30 days, is that I would find the richest person that you know that you can realistically reach, whether it's in LinkedIn, Instagram DMs, or whatever you got to do to contact that person. And I would try to pair with that person based off of their interests, right? So if there's a rich person that's into real estate, but they need somebody that's willing to research property for them or do whatever, right? Search prop stream, I would do that. Specifically though, what I said I would do is I would offer to do their marketing, right? But that's me specifically as somebody that has an interest in marketing. But you could do whatever it is you would want to do for that person. But what I have done and will continue to do is I find somebody that I know or I'm highly suspicious that they make at least 7 figures a year, right? I offer to do their marketing, right? I don't care how rich they are. If they making $1 million a year, if they can make their $1 million a year and you can help them make 1.3, 1.5, $2 million, they still willing to compensate you with that, right? A lot of them actually prefer to hire what they quote unquote call commission-based salesperson. So if you like, okay, well, like everybody here is an African American. So let's say you're dealing with somebody that's making money, but they don't understand the African American demographic. You could say, okay, I could take whatever your product or service is and make it appeal to this group of people. But every time these group of people buy it, I need 20%, 40%, 10%, whatever it is, right? And it's a numbers game. Not everybody that you reach out to is going to say yes, but once you start getting some credibility, people gonna come to you and everybody's gonna start saying yes. So if I had to make $10,000 in 30 days with nothing, if I had the knowledge that I got now, then I would just reach out to them directly. If I didn't know anything about anything, then I would go learn marketing from watching free YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, go sit in Barnes and Nobles and actually read marketing books. Because I tell people all the time, two things you should never be at the same time is broke and out of time. So before I'm working 100 hours a week and only getting enough money to pay my bills, I'm not gonna work that job at all. So I would go without any pay, right? Learn this skill set, and I would only target high income earners, right? People that make 7 figures or more. I know it's realistic because I've done it, and I know people like me that made way more money doing it. However, I think it's a confidence thing. So I think that a lot of people wouldn't like that answer, because you got to have the confidence to go to a man or woman and say, look, this is the value that I'm going to bring to you, and I'm willing to provide this value up front for free. But if I can bring African Americans or women or whatever it is, it don't got to be a black and white thing. It could be whatever. I can bring more clients to your business, but don't give me no money up front, but give me this for every person that I actually bring to you and convert into a sale, right? I've actually, last person that I'm recently stopped working with, right? I made them $5 million in 6 months, right? So, and I'm getting 40% of that. So you can make 10K a week doing that.
Now, you saying with 0 followers, subscribers? Because I think that's what we said originally in the truck.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go from 0 subscribers. How many subscribers you gonna have at this point? How you gonna get all your subscribers?
Bro,
within 30 days to make 10,000 for the month.
Bro, you don't need a lot of followers to have value.
I get that, but I'm asking what are you gonna do to get the subscribers? That's what I'm asking.
Bro, I'm gonna tell them for free what we're selling them.
I'm talking about the subscribers.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's the business model that they use. Like Gary Vee is the first person that I heard that actually coined it. But it's like, bro, whatever like their business is, right? They gonna have to tell me because I'm their salesperson. Mm-hmm. So like if I'm doing their marketing, right? Like just generally in the beginning, if I don't have any clients, I'm making general how to market videos for the basic whoever that knows nothing about marketing, never heard of a sales funnel, never heard of any of the laws of marketing, just the stuff that I heard in the YouTube video, read in the book, heard in the podcast. I'm just gonna make content. Like I understand from social media, like over the years, but even if you just do something consistently, because when I went from 3,000 to 10,000 YouTube subscribers, it was in less than 30 days, but it wasn't because I had mastered YouTube. What I understood at that time, even though I was still learning YouTube, was that, okay, this social media platform make money off of advertisers running ads. So the more opportunities I get them to make money off of me, even though my channel wasn't even monetized, so I got 10,000 subscribers because they put me on the waiting list at 1K, but I didn't get approved to 10K. So I was making 4 to 6 pieces of content per day, giving them opportunities to send more people my way, because it's not like how it is now where they're going to be running ads. So matter of fact, it's easier to do now if they running ads on demonetized channels, because with a demonetized channel that they wasn't running ads against, YouTube will send you a ton of people because they're like, okay, we want a lot of people to be here and we want to run ads against them too.
Right.
Yeah, like same thing with Instagram. Instagram
want you to get a lot of followers on Instagram, because once somebody try to run an Instagram ad, that it's easy to be like, okay, See Him Enterprises got 1 million followers on Instagram. We can tell based off of the engagement is this sort of audience. They know your engagement, because if you got a business Instagram account, they tell you who's watching your Instagram account, where they from, how old they are, all of that. So if I'm an advertiser that wants to run ads against them, and they know See Him Enterprises got 1 million followers that fit this demographic, right? They know, okay, everybody that follows See Him Enterprise, make this on their timeline. Like, you know how you scroll and you see something say sponsored? Like, they know like who you are. So I would say in the beginning, if I'm a marketer, right, which I am, I would just make general marketing content just to attract whoever, the small entrepreneur or whoever it is that want marketing tips. But I understand that a lot of people, especially in the society that we live in, right, you don't want to go read the book. You don't want to go watch the 1 hour YouTube video or the 2 hour podcast. That's why I say I'm not going to be broke and not have time. I got the time to go get this information, and I'm going to give it to you for free between 30 and 45 seconds on my social media if I'm doing Instagram, and 30 minutes or less if I'm doing it on YouTube. And all I want you to do is hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to build a community around you, right? And even when I go to this person, most times these people, they already got a marketing budget. So if you really wanted to, you could get some money out of them, right? People at that level, I think that they, like I've heard, they don't really care about $3,000. So even if you had nothing, somebody that's a 7-figure a year earner, they'll gamble $3,000 on you and be wrong and don't care. Just take the write-off. So I mean, if you really needed to, you could get $3,000 and use all of that in 30 days and run paid ads against your own stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember one of the guys telling us about how he got one of his friends a deal, and they only had what, 300 subscribers.
Yeah, like man, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I say this is all predicated on you gotta target the right audience. And in my mind, I'm like, I wouldn't even waste my time with startups. I wouldn't waste my time with people that's barely into 6 figures. Like I'm looking for people that make at least 7 figures a year on up, because what $3,000 is to somebody that make $100,000 a year versus what $3,000 is for somebody that make $1 million a year is totally different, right? They'll blow $3,000 and not even be able to tell you what they did with it. So they'll gamble with you with over 3 bands. And if you, hey, this dude actually generated me more sales, I bet I was going to use that money buying clothes, right? Buying shoes, going on a vacation. They ain't no money.
Shoes.
Say it again.
What's like you?
3,000, like depends if they make that much money, it's 1 pair of shoes.
Yep. So no big deal to that company. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So if I'm trying to make $10,000 in 30 days or less, I'm not wasting my time with nobody that, because you got to think realistically how, like, either you got to do volume where you got to get a lot of people to give you a little bit of money, or you got to get 1 or 2 big fish to give you large lump sums of money. And it's way easier to get 2 millionaires to give you $5,000 a piece than it is to get 10,000 people to give you $1 in 30 days.
Right, absolutely. All right, so who next? What you got, cuz?
Yeah, he said reselling.
Okay, reselling. Okay.
Yeah.
What you got, Muhammad?
First, no, you just had one and we inhaled it. So.
I totally agree with JT. That's for sure.
What would you do though?
I probably pretty much do the same thing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
That's the
so
right.
You're gonna leverage your social media and YouTube.
Absolutely. Like, you know, like the concept actually makes perfect sense. You know, in some of my college years, you know, they kind of tell you what's coming ahead. And one of the things I know for sure is that one thing that was pushed a long time ago, marketing. You're nothing if nobody knows who you are. Marketing is what it is.
Okay.
Stand by it.
The kid, did you answer, kid? You answered it.
No, it's the same thing. I would go to my network and see what my biggest earner would need. And because I already have my network is basically what I do now is taking my small people to my big people. I do the same thing.
Okay, Tariq, what you got?
Interpreter.
Interpreter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you do that.
What,
I know
what
somebody.
language you
I know
speak?
somebody do that, man.
Huh?
You speak different languages?
Yes.
What do you speak?
Spanish.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
No, we gotta go to
Mi
Mexico.
español poquito.
Yeah.
Poquito opinión. Toda opinión.
Rafael,
Poquito español.
But my dog Breon, man, we gotta get you to 10K.
I know he's speaking. He's speaking too.
He said what?
Man, it's just me and you here now, Breon. Man, ain't nobody else here, bro. It's just the family. So we gotta get you to 10K a month, man. Let's talk, man. So, do you know quite a few dispatchers?
Yeah, I mean, I can. I know some. Yeah.
What makes dispatchers money? Like the more drivers they can get to commit.
Really, the more access they have to freight, because if they have like consistent freight or relationships with shippers and stuff, then they can recruit more drivers to pick it up and deliver it and stuff.
Okay, so the drivers is the easy part. They need more like freight.
Yeah, drivers easy. Yeah.
So if you find like, what is a shipper worth to a dispatcher? Would a shipper give you $2,500 for a new like shipper?
It really depends, but like a shipper can vary. But if you get like a consistent shipper, like they need these things going out every day at like a high volume, I mean, they can revolutionize your business. Like your business,
like dispatcher, like, do you think like if you told a dispatcher, I will bring you a new shipper with consistent work, they'll be willing to give you $2,500 upon delivery of said shipper?
Definitely.
Okay. So we don't need 4 shippers that they don't know. And that's $10,000.
But they got, I would assume that the shipper has to be like they got to have like some type of exclusive deal with the dispatcher, right?
Nah, like they not gonna give that going in because they don't know the dispatcher. I'm saying like, so like what shipper has an exclusive deal with any dispatcher? I feel like they're giving an opportunity.
So shippers have exclusive deals with 3PLs, and a 3PL is a company that encompasses dispatchers and brokers.
Yeah.
So they like the 3PLs would bid on like a particular shipper's like shipments and things of that nature, and then they would win the contract, and then they would do all of the shipping for that said company.
Would Advanced Auto Parts be considered a shipper? Like
definitely. Anybody that got products going out is a shipper.
Okay. I'm about to meet a general manager and the managers at the headquarters of because I think Advanced Auto is like headquarters somewhere in North Carolina. Like, but I'm gonna meet whoever those people are.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's one right there. Like, I'm gonna give it to you whenever I meet them. I gotta find their name and stuff. Cause I'm working with this dude. I call him Unc, but they know him as Tent Man. But like we did some content. It got like 40,000 views in 2 videos. And now the people at Advanced Auto, like they want him to do more content to more so get people to go to Advanced Auto. But yeah, we're gonna get that. Well, I don't know if they'll be considered a shipper or not, but I'm gonna know who the decision makers are pretty soon. Yeah, that's one right there, $2,500 a month. Who else? What we need 3 more?
Yeah,
find 3 more, bro. We can find 3 more.
So you saying basically, if I go out and find these shippers, I need to like sell their information to or basically like would I sign like some type of like deal with the shipper? Hey,
like I would sign a deal with the dispatcher saying like, okay, like I will bring you 4 shippers And like, you know what I mean? You can either say flat rate, $2,500 per shipper, or you want a percentage of whatever. It'll probably be a hard sell to get a percentage off of all their money they make off that shipper for forever or long term. But they might like flat rate, bro. You got me a deal with Advanced Auto. I'll give you 25. Or who the number one manufacturer of pest control chemicals?
You asking me?
So the thing is, you got like 3 major companies. You got BASF. Muhammad, you probably know some of them. I know BAS. That's the only one coming to mind right now. It's like 3 major ones though.
Okay. Like if we reach out to them and tell them we got like what is my engagement? We got like 7 million reasons why they should do business with us, because we gonna promote to all the pest control people that they should only buy those chemicals, but we need them to ship using CM Enterprise. I think I get like 7 million impressions every 28 days.
That's a lot.
Yeah, like what company is gonna turn that down?
That's a lot.
Like, bro, like, look, we're gonna push your pest control services, but hey, CM Enterprise need to move. What you think they'll say, Corey? I know nothing about these companies at all, so I'm just
I don't know, man.
throwing this at the wall. I don't know. What you think, Muhammad?
I mean, pretty much, they're definitely going to go for you, because at the end of the day, everything's about numbers and sales. And so, from that perspective, it's about generating the revenue and the income. So, I mean, if you're pushing out the product, they're going to continue giving it to you. It's allowing the train to actually move down the track. And it's all about making the train move down the track. I think that's what we all forget. It's all about generating the revenue and allowing it to pass on, because without products and without goods and services, it goes back to our classes of economics. I mean, whenever there is a product, there is a need for it, so we have to continue moving it, be it pest control, be it marketing. I mean, there's a product and then there's a need. You have to meet those in that balance, and it's going to work out every time. But when we're not generating, then we try to figure out why we're not generating revenue. And it's all about generation of things. So,
facts. So that's a one in a possible right there. But I think, like, I don't want to take over the whole podcast, but I think
go ahead, man. We listen.
Like, we can find 4 shippers that like, for what we offering, they'll give you a shot. And $2,500 for them companies, like, bro, we can get 10.
And I think the person that would be more advantageous to actually do that deal would be brokers
over dispatchers.
And over dispatchers, brokers and 3PLs. So 3PLs would be your Panthers of the world, your even FedEx Freight is a 3PL. And UPS also. But like I got a buddy that's an executive with them, and that's what he does is he goes out and like signs up new accounts.
Yeah, bro. We can definitely find. Go ahead, Corey. We're gonna talk more about it.
Go ahead. I gotta make a phone call. I'm listening though. Go ahead.
Oh, this is your podcast, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to my mom.
Look at this straight left. Straight left. Welcome to A Day in the Life of JT Hustles podcast. I'm your host, JT Hustles. All right. I'm here with Kia, who has the 16-year-old hairstyle. Welcome, Kia. Welcome.
Hi, John. How are you?
Yep, I'm good.
Is that a 2-strand twist right there? Like,
what?
Is it a 2-strand twist?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds funny.
It's just a high ponytail. I can't stand y'all.
All right. So tell me, guys, what's some of your goals for this year? We're gonna finish it up with this one right here. What's some of the goals for this year? I'll start you, Tariq.
This year, just pursue my career in IT this year. Pursue my career in that, and much just.
Is it any type of advertising you got to do in that business?
No, they just I just signed on with a staffing agency.
Okay,
And-
you
and-
just tell me that, right?
Yeah, so I just signed on with them, and whenever a job comes up, they just call me and let me know.
Okay.
Yeah,
You pretty much
So-
work on your own time. We're gonna do a podcast. I do want people to know about that because that's a good business. I think it's real good business.
yeah.
Muhammad, what you got?
So this year, the main goal right now is to go ahead and secure my certification in March with the pest control organization. It's the Department of Agriculture, and so I have to actually go take a test. And with that test that I have to actually go and take, I will be, moving forward with actually, getting the certification, starting the business, all that good stuff like that. It's a little bit of a red tape, but in the state that I live in, though, it's going to actually bid well for me for business.
And you should be up and running by when? So you're gonna take the test in March, right?
Yeah, correct. I actually go take the test in the mid part of March. After I get that certification, I'll actually be able to go ahead and process forward with, the business license and, got to get a surety bond, all that.
Right. Yeah, I got
red tape. Then I will actually be able to go into business for myself. Already actually built up a following for myself already started up, a business page and whatnot that I have not published yet. But, that being said is about to happen, is going to happen. And, I'm looking forward to it. And right now I'm in the mud. I mean, everything that I get right now is coming straight out the mud. Nobody's giving it to me. Nobody's handing it to me. I actually have to earn it. And, I'm in Jim Crow South. I mean, as I call it, New York. But I'm all the way down here in the South and I'm trying to get it the best way I can. But I'm just saying, nobody's standing there saying, hey, here you go. I got to earn it and I got to get it the way that I live and I'm willing to do it. But that's what us as a people have actually been known to do. We've been actually known to take lemons and we make lemonade with it. And as long as you keep that type of tenacity, in your thought process, that you're going to do just fine, but you can't give up and you can't let go of what you're trying to aspire to.
Right. Yeah. Kia, what you got?
So I am in the process of getting my yoga teacher certification, and I already have a retreat coming up this summer, hopefully, with, the Polaroid don't act up too much, and online classes, and I have contracts right now with rehab facilities.
Good.
Yes.
We talked about that. That's the same one we talked about?
Wait, the one we talked about was HR for family court.
With the employees that you had set up with the dollar amount, then you get the dollar amount? Okay. So this is something new. We got to talk about that.
Yes. It's
okay, that's something new.
Meditation courses and 2 books.
Oh, well, tell them how they can find you, because I think somebody on my thing, I forgot who it was. They listened to you on a Thursday or something like that. I think it's when you do those.
Yes, on Thursdays I do free meditation. Hold on. And you can find me at Zen Home Concierge on Instagram and bougie.zen on Instagram as well. And for the YouTube is Bougie Zen.
Podcast also, right?
And the podcast, yeah.
Right.
I need my stuff. Both of y'all.
I definitely. What? Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to. I got it. I might stop down through there because if I drive to what's called it, I might stop down through there. If I don't drive, I don't know. I got to figure it out. I might just have to send you the card, but I'll figure it out. Breon, what you got, man?
And I'm working on building my online audience, and growing my fleet. Shit, this is my fleet of vans. Working on like figuring out how to automate my expediting business and get more direct contracts for my business as well. We also like training for a run,
Oh yeah.
And I'm looking to like do some partnerships with like other companies as well. So I've been like kind of looking to position myself with like different brands and different organizations that like align with the same ideas and things that we care about at CM.
So tell them about that run, man, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I'm training to run 120 miles in 24 hours.
Who the sponsors are? Let them know who the sponsors are.
Yeah, Unchained Minds is one of the sponsors.
What's the other one? Don't forget the other one now.
Nah, that's it.
He's got the name of the company.
Nah, let the
small.
Let the man finish, Corey. Let the man finish.
Oh, we can't. Okay, mine's small, very small. No. So what we doing? Like $100 for his first 100 miles or something like that? I mean, 10 miles. What is it?
100 miles. That's just
no, it's $100 for his first mile on the 10 minutes or something like that.
$100 for 100 miles.
Yeah, so I'm looking to raise $100 a mile for kids with learning disabilities, and it's an organization called the National Center of Learning Disability.org, and so that's who I'm looking to actually partner with. They got like scholarship programs, and they do advocacy for kids in different in school systems and different things like that. And I really like what programs they got. So
okay, so here it is.
Yeah.
Okay, you know where we put the
Yeah, what are you talking
about? I thought you were talking to us. I thought she was talking to us. But Breon, you running from Knoxville, right, to Nashville?
No.
I mean,
I'm running from Atlanta to Chattanooga.
Chattanooga within 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's how many miles?
120.
And you got to do it within 24 hours.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Right. It's gonna be. We're gonna be there to support you all the way, though.
Yes.
It's gonna be an amazing event. I got some people helping me, like volunteer organizing it and stuff right now. So it's gonna be amazing. Definitely.
All right. Cuz, what you got, man?
I'm just cuz, man. That's all I can see. Now I can sit back
hey man, like nod your head or something, man. This man holding a gun on you or something. You won't let you see.
Nah.
What you got, JT?
My brand Unchained Minds, which is that's what these richer than a drug dealer hoodies are under. Also, I'm coming out with my own playing card game this year, Lord willing, investing in more apps. We're sponsoring the last 60 miles of Breon's run. So hey, you guys be out there, support it. We gonna be out there. We sponsoring the whole last half of the run. So we got it. It's a great cause. That's my brother. Definitely wanted to highlight that. So it's only 60 miles available for y'all to sponsor. I want to create as many new six-figure entrepreneurs as possible, but with the goal of creating at least 24. That'll be like I averaged at least 2 a month. Granted, I know it might not work out that every month 2 new people start six-figure businesses, but by the end of the year, I want to have at a bare minimum 24 people that have never made 6 figures before, have a business that either in this year makes them 6 figures, or if they start later on in the year, they have a 6-figure business that within 12 months from whenever they start, they made their first $100,000. So, but I don't want to limit it, but just at a bare minimum, I want to create at least 24 new 6-figure entrepreneurs. And I'm not against creating any 7-figure entrepreneurs. It's just that it's harder to say definitively because it's not what I found out is it's the mindset. Like it goes way more mindset over the practical side. Like once you learn the practical side to make 6 figures, you just scale it up to make 7 figures. And what a lot of people do is get in their own way mentally with the fear of failure.
in that, you know, they worried about getting too big and all of that good stuff. But I ain't want to go too far left. But my goal is grow the clothing brand, grow Unchained Minds, come out with our card game. I am looking at investing in the franchises or other businesses this year. Want to build my media company up. We got 4 channels now, so by the end of the year, want to have all 4 channels monetized. Grow the podcast, and yeah, man, you know what I mean. Kiss baby, shake hands.
What's the what kind of card game you coming out with?
The whole premise, the card game is actually going to be called Unchained Minds, and it's a card game where you're exchanging time for money. So it's real life decisions, but I'm trying to make it as playful as possible without taking the realness out of it, right? Because the theory behind it is if you get really good at this card game, you get really good at the money game of life, where you can make decisions between, okay, do you keep the 9-to-5 corporate America job in your hand the entire game, even though it takes 2,000 hours of your life per year in order to get that, versus keeping the entrepreneur card in your hand, that for a lot of entrepreneurs that I know, your time actually decreases. The people that I know that have been in business 20 something years are not in the thick of it as much as they were their first 5 years. Now they pretty much just manage the business. So I want to create a game, because I know that for the average person, it's too technical, it's too boring. So I'm trying to put like the medicine in the candy, as the old saying goes. So let's make a trading card game that's fun, that you can play with your family members and friends, but it's gonna have some real life stuff in there to make you think about like, how do you manage your time? How do you exchange your time for money? Whether you work a 9-to-5 job, work a business, do investments or whatever.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Well, just come out with it. I'll buy it.
Appreciate it, man. We definitely working on it.
Like, you got any beta testers for your apps? Like, you got anybody test them for you?
Nah. I'm actually I'm working with a developer now on a soccer app, and then we are gonna beta test it, right? And I'm looking for more developers too. I never played soccer, don't even know how to play soccer, but I know as a marketer that soccer is the #1 game in the world. So I definitely this year I want to come out with my own soccer app, just because it's highly marketable, not just in the United States. And I learned from past experiences that when I drop an app in the app store, it's available in like 100 some odd countries. So that's another thing too I want to get people to think about, is that lots of times, because we live in the United States, we only limited by how can I make 6 figures amongst these 48 states or 50 states, but most people don't even think about doing business in Alaska or Hawaii. Most people think about how can I make money in my region, in my state, or if they think big, they still talking about the 48 continuous states. So I want to encourage people, like things like apps and websites or digital products in general. You can make 6 figures a year in Africa off of the right app, right, and have 0 American customers. So that's another thing too. I want people to think bigger.
I want to do a meditation app.
Yep.
I need your help figuring that out.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Send your budget.
So what?
Send your budget.
Send. Oh, I didn't know what you said.
Send your budget. Jay-Z said you want to be in the public, send your budget. That's what Jay-Z taught us.
Anyway, y'all, we're gonna end this. Anybody got any final words they want, final thoughts, anything?
Yeah. It's good to be on here though.
Hey, let me say this. Breon, I don't even think Breon here. Breon, don't come back on here with that kind of energy, man. We need the regular Breon on here, man. We need the Breon I got in the video.
I'm still the regular Breon.
Yeah, that new good.
I'm just tired.
I feel you. All right,
But,
y'all.
I just want to thank you for having me, Corey.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get you on again. I got to mute him. We gonna get a podcast with you pretty soon. I got
Okay.
all y'all actually. So yeah, all y'all actually.
Hey,
Okay.
Corey,
Got Baby Hustle over there. Yeah.
how'd you do your background like that?
So I got the green screen, and it allows you to do that on the what you call it. You can go in the settings and change it. I think you can change it on the phone too, though.
Oh, on Zoom it let you change it on the settings?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
Yep.
You smell good.
Look at Baby Hustle.
You smell good too. You are.
All right, y'all. We're gonna close this out.
All right.
All right.
Talk to you guys.